Hello, it is me, Tired Nick. I am exhausted. You'll pardon me if I'm brief tonight, despite having a busy day. My throat hurts, so we'll see how long that holds up. I say my throat, it almost feels like a muscle in my neck that is connected to my, vocal cords or something. I don't know. All I know is sometimes when I hold my tongue wrong, it feels like I'm putting pressure on a bruise. Yawning too, that might be what did it. So today was big shopping day. Me and Mom left the house a little after 11 o'clock. We hit up 1, 2, 3 stores. Then we went to pick up her prescription, slap across town, and then back across town, but in a different way, to pay off the therapy. Then to a clothes store to return shirts from my dad. And then I walked across the mall, or what's left of it, to GameStop. While I was looking around, I swear while I was there I had this story better phrased in my head. But I'm just chilling there, picking something out, listening to two people discuss dogs. One of which had been bitten by a snake but was fine. The other of which was being raised as a protection dog for the guy who had the dog's son. And meanwhile, the poor woman behind the counter is having a breakdown because she has submitted their truck order 3 separate times, and all 3 times it has failed, and every time she has to redo the scan from scratch. And I felt for this poor woman. Long story short, I got Everspace on the cheap. Then I walk back across the store, and then it is time for Walmart, the beast. I find everything relatively easy. Treat myself and my mother by picking up some Bluebell ice cream instead of just store brand, which I've still got to get into. I've got some Dutch chocolate in there. It's going to be delicious. Then decide to do self-checkout. Now, this wouldn't be a problem, mostly, except I knew I was going to go over one of my cards. So the only positive about my living situation right now is that I am able to receive food stamps, or EBT as they are here, which is nice because at least I'm helping in some way. And I wanted to use what was left on it and then finish paying with another card. Alright, swipe the card. Immediately swap out to the other card I'm going to pay with. Machine gets mad at me because I don't have the full amount. Cool. It asks me to punch in what I want to charge. I punch in the amount on the card, and then I swipe the card in my hand. Invalid PIN. Okay. It's not, but okay. Let's try it again. Invalid PIN. It's not. I then look at the card in my hand. It is not my food stamp card. God damn it. And I feel like that kind of sums up the whole day a bit. Varying levels of brain dead. I get everything out to the car, and then we come home. And I think I am somehow more tired than my 60-some-odd-year mother who had back surgery 5 weeks ago. Yes, I went in a few more places than her and walked more. But she just had back surgery, and I'm pretty sure she came out better off from this trip. Oh, my hips hurt. Boy. But when I got home, I finished up that dread run from last night. Swapped up another split. I decided to forgo early screw attack because that's not really a time save. Though the time I spent reaffirming a route might have wasted the time saved, but still I think it's more efficient than doing a tricky shine spark that honestly is the easy part for me. Making like heading all the way back, and there's that one bomb jump place that I always manage to screw up. Not bomb jump. Well, jump, bomb, jump, wall jump, which I was doing with cross bombs. Anyway, point being, I think it's faster to, instead of doing 2 full loops around that area, to just go kill the boss, then come back and get the screw attack, and then move on with my life. I think my final time was like 2:30. It was less than 2:34, I know, because I finished the final boss fight at 2:30. Though that's not accounting for the loading screen after the one unskippable cutscene. those two things, and then it was a really sloppy escape. But you have to get out in 3 minutes, so I'm saying 30 seconds for the loading and the cutscene. You know, definitely not the best, but this was just a run to set some times to run against, ultimately. And, you know, you want to be able to clean up from there. Right, I guess right now my current goal is an easy one for myself would be under 230, though I would like to get under 225, and then we'll go from there. Because I kind of know my routes better. I'm getting better at the early grapple jump. I did it first try this time. Not even recovering, you know what I mean? Like, not for even, like, previous time I had to recover twice, but, you know, still managed it without dying at all. This time it was literally first try. Was fairly proud of that. And then Everspace, which I had forgotten what kind of game Everspace was, other than, you know, space. Like, I knew it was a space shooter. 3D exploration, resource finding. I'd forgotten it was a roguelike. And it didn't hit me again until, you know, when I get to the screen and I see start run or start game or hardcore run. I'm like, run. Okay. That being said, it's really, really fun. The combat reminds me of basically a more refined version of that Starlink game, which was actually a pretty good game. Once you get it, you know, like, especially considering, you know, there was a version on the Switch that you could buy digitally and not need a single one of the toys, because it was Toys to Life type thing, where you could just, you know, basically the idea was you set a base ship on there, and on the toy you can, like, change out the weapons and the wings and stuff like that, and it does it in the game. I mean, you still do that without the toy. So you have these modular ship designs with several different weapons, and if you had the Switch version, Star Fox was in it. And, you know, it's probably one of the better Star Fox games we've ever gotten, even though it's not really based around him. They did, you know, include him in story cutscenes and give him his own content, him and his team. So, like, screw it, it's a Star Fox game now. And again, it was pretty good. And Star Everspace, sorry, reminds me of that, with you know, like, the defining things were really agile ship movement, almost if it was more, you know, like, you have, like, full range of motion on your ship. You're not just stuck thrusting, you know, you're not stuck throttling forward the whole time. you very easily go forward, back up, strafe, stuff like that. Anyhow, yeah, tired. I'm gonna go to sleep now and revel in the fact that I have no reason to get up at a remotely decent time tomorrow. Good night.